Hi guys, I'm Aaron.
I'm AJ.
And we're from modernintel.ca. You thought I was going to miss that part, didn't you?
.ca. So today we're going to do a comparison between the MILSIG mags and the Rap4 mags.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but they're just from appearance. You see that this is kind of a smoked plastic, where this is a opaque, whatever you call it.
Black.
Yeah.
Solid block.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So start off with MILSIG.
So MILSIG, you can see, has a winder on the side, just like Rap4 mags. The winder, if you can look, the winder on the MILSIG, it's a straight bar.
Yeah.
Whereas the Rap4s are...
It's kind of got like a little groove for your fingers, so it kind of matches the shape of your fingers. Ooh.
Yeah. MILSIGs, they're kind of like a metal.
And this is plastic.
Yeah. At the beginning, it's just the same to wind them, but closer to the end, when the spring is fully compressed, it's actually quite easy to do it with the Rap4 because they're grooved for your fingers.
And the corners they're smooth, where that one's sharp.
Yeah. The release on the top for the MILSIG is just a little bar there, whereas with this one you can see it's
bigger.
Yeah.
So you can press with your finger, no problem.
Yeah. This one you can too, it just takes a little while.
More like your fingertip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Screw holes on the side, and you can actually see the top heads of the screws. Whereas that one they kind of got.
These ones are covered.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe to keep mud or paint out or something. I'm actually having trouble getting them. Anyways, it's under. There you go.
Oh, jeez.
It's under there. See there?
Yeah.
So.
The springs for the inside of the Rap4, they're a little stronger than the 18 round MILSIG mags.
Yep.
The collars are pretty much the same. The only difference is that the detents in the MILSIGs, there are 3 of them, and they're a little bit bigger.
And the Rap4s are 6, and they're smaller.
Yeah.
So it really depends on what you like. They're both very good. The 18s, both 18s are perfectly fine. Now when you get into the MILSIG 19 round mags, we don't have any with us because honestly they're not good. We have trouble with them.
At least the first gen.
The first gen 19 round mags for the MILSIG are not good.
Yeah.
I think they use maybe a lower plastic because when you take them apart to clean them or something, which you'll end up doing if you get the first gen 19 round mags, the pins that hold the winder in place, they break off like pretty much right away. There's like these 2 little mounting bridges there that they break off immediately. So basically that mag's gone. I think we have 4 or 5 broken 19 rounders, and that gets expensive at $40 a piece.
Yeah.
So apparently the new 19s have metal bridges now instead, like metal pins, so that won't happen anymore.
Yeah.
So good for them for fixing it, but it's kind of crappy that we had to be like the testers of these things and figure out that they suck without MILSIG doing that, right?
You think they would have found that out through just general testing, but no.
Yeah. So at least they fix it, right?
Yeah. What else was there?
The
collar on the first gen 19s, it was a little smaller, so certain paintball companies who used a bigger caliper
breech, such as
would get stuck, chopped, all the works, right? So the old 18s had no problem. So the second gen for the 19s switched back to the regular collars they use, and they don't seem to run into that problem anymore.
Yeah, from what we've heard, we've never confirmed it, but it's possible that the ball bearing slots in the first gen 19s were not deburred, so basically there's metal sticking out and holding the balls in, but the breech was the same, apparently, and that has been fixed. Yeah. Either way it works better, but we're not sure if that's right or wrong. So basically quality control has gone into play now in the second gen, which is good. Yeah. It's just a shame that the first gen 19s did not.
Yeah. Uses the same system for both of them. It's a little piece of string that's attached to it, and winding this up winds up the spring, which brings back the plunger, whatever you want to call it, and it brings it back, compressing the spring, right?
Yep, same essential idea. The one downside of the Rap4s, solid. Like here you can see, like, your spring inside. You can actually if I wind it up, you can probably see it. You can see it moving down. See, it's down there now. So, which means when you're shooting paintballs, you can actually see how much rounds you have left.
Yeah, especially if you have those colorful balls in there,
Mhm.
bright yellow or bright pink or anything like that.
This one, I don't know.
You have to count in your head how many shots you've taken, right?
Yeah.
Well,
But that's
it's just
comparison.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's a good comparison. The 19 MILSIGs and the 19 RAV4s are both great. We recommend both of them. First gen MILSIG 19s aren't very good.
Yeah. Second gen seems to be a little bit better.
Yeah.
But again, you just get one extra ball, so I don't understand.
So if our sources are correct with the 19 rounds, if you check, where is it? There's two little pins there. If you can see inside and there's actual metal pins, or you ask your source that you're getting from if they have metal pins on them, if they say 19 round mag, if they're metal, then you're good to go. If they're plastic, I wouldn't recommend them.
Yeah. So that I think about does it for the comparison between the MILSIG 18 round mags and the RAP4 18 round mags.